President Trump summoned top Michigan Republican lawmakers to the White House today as he continues his bid to dispute the election. His administration is still not communicating with the presumptive president-elect Joe Biden. Michael George has the latest.
Will you honor the will of the Michigan voters?
Top Michigan State Senate Republican Mike Shirkey was met with protests as he arrived in Washington for a meeting at the White House Friday. The invitation to Michigan lawmakers appears to be President Trump's latest effort to overturn results in a state he lost by more than 150,000 votes.
It's an abuse of office. It's an open attempt to intimidate election officials. It's absolutely appalling.
Georgia is certifying its results Friday with a win for Biden. A recount is currently underway in Wisconsin, and the Trump campaign is still pursuing lawsuits.
The president's been very clear. He wants every legal vote to be counted and to make sure no illegal votes are counted.
Here in Wilmington, President-elect Biden is pressing ahead with a transition, despite a lack of cooperation from the White House. The president-elect and vice president-elect are meeting with top congressional Democrats.
We were discussing the lame duck session, the urgency of crushing the virus and easing the pain of this economic crisis.
The Trump administration is pushing back on concerns that a delayed transition with regard to the coronavirus vaccine distribution will cost American lives.
The same career people that are running this response in Operation Warp Speed on January 19th are going to be the same people on January 21st, and every aspect of what we do is completely transparent.
Mr. Biden is set to be inaugurated as the 46th president in exactly 2 months. Michael George, CBS News, Wilmington, Delaware.
Georgia's Secretary of State just certified the state's election results about an hour ago, officially declaring that its voters chose Joe Biden for president. And President Trump held a press conference this afternoon touting his administration's efforts to lower prescription drug costs. The administration issued new regulations today that could lower the prices Americans pay for many prescription drugs. But in a time of political uncertainty, it's hard to say whether they'll survive the inevitable legal challenges from drug makers. The president also accused drug manufacturers of delaying coronavirus vaccine announcements to hurt him. And a Minnesota judge has rejected a divorce settlement between former Minneapolis police officer Derek Chauvin and his wife, citing the possibility of fraud. The agreement would have transferred most of the couple's assets to Kelly Chauvin, but attorneys say it adds to suspicions the Chauvins are trying to protect their assets. Derek Chauvin is the former officer who has been charged with the murder and the death of George Floyd on May 25th. He also faces a lawsuit from Floyd's family. And coming up on Valley News Live at 4, there's a major program for struggling homeowners, and it's going away at the end of the year. We'll tell you how you can get in on it before it goes away next.